Coach, your all takeaways from today's victory. A lot of grit, a lot of fight, and edged out a one-goal victory. Thoughts?
Yeah, a lot of things happen in that game where we can take some positives and we can definitely take some negatives, things that we can be better at. But some huge performances from some guys that are just getting their foot in the door. You know, it's not how you draw it up. It's not how you want to play every single game. But when you're in those moments, you have to find a way to win, and that's exactly what we did. And that was a great way to end the weekend.
We've seen Devon, a lot of character on the ice, and it certainly was his game today. Your thoughts on his play and to step up in the biggest moment on the ice and deliver?
Yeah, I'm sure the personal feelings that he was having in the penalty box at that time weren't all that positive, and then he comes out of the box and scores that goal. And we had talked about it yesterday. Kind of, he's a guy that we lean on, and he came up huge in that moment. So that was great to see.
Despite the goal, what were your thoughts on the 5-on-3?
I thought there were a couple moments where we made some really good plays, put them in positions where kind of kept them to the outside, blocked a couple shots. I think there was one moment where we probably could have cleared the puck all the way down and we didn't quite get it. That's something that we have to be better at. We've talked about it, but it's challenging. It's extremely hard to kill off that 5-on-3. We've had a few moments this year where we've done it well, and then a couple moments where we need to be a little bit better. So again, it's another moment where you can take some good and some bad out of those situations.
Going back to your days as a player with games like this, what do you kind of take from that and try to tell guys in the locker room?
I think it's the resiliency of not giving up. There was a couple moments where it felt like we were in control of the game, and then it starts to kind of slip. It's being able to manage that where it doesn't completely get away from you. And I thought there was a lot of communication on the bench of guys talking about have a little bit of composure, have some confidence, things like that, and not let any doubt creep into your mind. When you give up a lead and they continue to score when we do have a lead and things like that. So I think it was a big moment for the players to kind of take that responsibility on themselves. It's one thing for the coaching staff to talk or yell about things, but when internally the players they talk about those things themselves, I think it goes a lot further than when it comes from us.
The gel coming together with your club, you mentioned that communication set you up well here going into a big weekend for you. You'll get some well-deserved time off. How do you hope this carries in for some momentum with 3-3 coming up against Toledo and Wheeling?
Yeah, difficult opponents. I think, like you said, get a little bit of rest. There's some guys that need it. And then just make sure that our work ethic and our preparation are on point leading up. There's lots of things that you need to discuss as far as game plan and systems, but I think one of the biggest things for us is just the consistency of our play. We talk about not having those 5-minute parts of the game where we kind of let our foot off the gas and let a team back in. So that's something that we'll discuss going forward.
Coach, finally, a first professional career win for Jake Kucharski. Your thoughts on his play tonight? Great in Newfoundland and once again here at home.
Yeah, well deserved on his part. A couple moments where we kind of put him in situations where, the scoring chances are he can't really do a whole lot. But then he made some big saves and he was confident back there. So everybody's really happy for him and well deserved on his part.
As a fans, Coach, thank you for your time.
Thanks.
Yeah, but I think this game really capitalized or summarized your character overall and delivering in a big moment like that, going through the emotion there in the penalty, right back onto the ice, and you score the game when you go out of field.
Yeah, I felt pretty good. I feel like I kind of owed the guys one after that penalty. That's not good on my part. So I felt I owed him one, so I was just happy to kind of get it back right away.
And as that play developed, you got right back into the rush, and Tyson Paul said able to pick up that turnover afterwards. Certainly celebrating with the team. How'd that feel in that moment to get back with them and know you guys were on the brink of your first win?
Yeah, it felt good. Foss made a great play there and just kind of put it on a tee for me, and I was just happy to get it off pretty quick. And going back to the bench felt really good.
What were your emotions watching that 5-1 for the Bucks?
Not the best. Not too excited. I felt kind of bad putting them down at a time like that when we got a lead. I can't be doing that. So I was just kind of hoping for a kill. They did a good job for the most part. I mean, one unlucky goal kind of, but there's a lot of good blocks, good saves by Kuch. He played a great game, and yeah.
What type of role are you hoping to give now that you have the A on your center?
Yeah, maybe just more of a leadership role. We got a pretty young team here. I still want to play the way that I did last year, just maybe have a little more of an offensive role and a little bit more leadership, kind of talking in the room and kind of keeping the guys up, just stuff like that.
A part of the offensive success and able to put it on display with 7 goals this afternoon. What really clicked for you guys today? Of course, kind of snake bitten recently, but able to put it up on the board now to show for a win.
Yeah, I think that second and third game in Newfie, we kind of just weren't clicking as much. That third game, I thought we played well, but still kind of just, in a long season like that, there's going to be games where you don't get a lot of offense or get some bounces and stuff. So I think we just kind of stuck with our game plan, just got the puck behind their D and made plays in the right areas of the ice and got rewarded for it, luckily.
Devon, thanks for your time.
Good. Thanks, guys.
Jake, for win number 1 for you. The emotion of this one, take me through it in the final seconds when the horn sounds and you get the victory under your belt.
Yeah, I mean, it's all about the 2 points, so obviously it wasn't the prettiest win, but, in that room, we all know it's collectively about the group, so once the horn sounds and we get the 2 points, it's all that matters, so.
And Coach talked about your play being one that kept this team in it, and it was able to allow Paliani set up the drive there at the end. What does it feel well for you as you transition here to Reading, and you certainly have found a strong stride early and put it on display here this afternoon?
Yeah, I mean, it's honestly just been a lot of fun. I've been trying to keep my, work ethic consistent, my routines consistent. So it's been an easy transition to kind of get along with these guys. Everyone's such a great guy, and I'm just really lucky to be a part of it.
Was today at all kind of frustrating for you, or did you just go with the flow?
Not really. I mean, honestly, you try not to get too frustrated during any games, whether we're losing 6-1 or we're up 6-1, I think the more even you can stay, the better, and just kind of approach every game, not so much from, a number standpoint, but kind of more, just feeling out each game for itself, so.
What were your thoughts when it turned to the 5-on-3?
Honestly, I just, was getting ready for a big kill. Obviously, they're not easy, and then if they can pull their goalie, it'd be a 6-on-3, but the boys battled hard, and unfortunately they got one there, but, we never stopped battling.
Coach, about 2.5 seasons for me broadcasting, and this game this afternoon had, from my memory, the most amount of shots blocked in front of you. Can you just talk about that defense in front of you? And yeah, Coach Wilson took a lot of the shots tonight, but overall team effort that helped your effort today.
Yeah, I mean, whenever you got guys selling out like that, it definitely doesn't go unnoticed, especially by me. There's a lot of saves that he made that could have easily, been shots or, potential scoring chances for them. So that stuff's huge, and that's all part of championship teams, and that's definitely what we got here.
Jake, appreciate it.
Awesome. Thank you. Yeah.